Guys, we're going to welcome Peter Tuchman back from the gym. Peter, how was it?
Hey, forget it. Great.
Did you get to 24,600 reps?
I did exactly what I'm going to do now going forward. I'm going to do as many reps as the market is. 24,650, that's insane.
Yeah, talk about throwing weights around like Tic Tacs. What's this market doing?
Woo! You know what? From my little investigation on today, look, we have Fed numbers coming out, right? Apparently, a little bit of an interest rate raise. The market's been on fire. We're forging our way to 25,000. And it's not about window dressing. It seems like there's just nothing bad happening. Why is the market up? Because it's not down. Nothing bad is actually happening, right? And it just feels like we saw Boeing yesterday was up huge. Market was up big. We're just there's nothing bad happening. It's a matter of, we always talk about it. What's people's focus? On an intraday, we may get tossed and turned by a headline or whatnot, but nothing bad is actually happening right now. People are solid on what's going to happen with the Fed if in fact they end up doing that, raising the rate. Raising the rate into strength seems right to me. December's traditionally a strong month. Retail sales were good. It just feels like a robust, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I don't know.
It sure is. Now, what strength are you discussing? What are the guys talking about on the floor here?
You know what? I think Boeing was a big show. Look at Boeing over the last year. Look at just if you actually look at the graphs and so I love charts. Charts are fascinating.
You're a numbers guy.
I'm a numbers guy. And if you look at the charts on Apple, on a lot of the tech stuff, we saw that little blip where we had that day where there was couple days last week of rotation coming out of tech and into the Dow. I think this market there's so much. There's just robust interest in markets. There's so many different people in this market, whether they're traders or investors. There's still people who are probably sitting on the sidelines waiting for something bad to happen to get into the market. There are people who are covering shorts that have been very painful from 18,000, right? So we've been watching this market over the last year go from 18 to 25,000. That's a huge move. These, as I always say it every week, these are real numbers, okay? The economy seems better than... The market tells us what it thinks of what's going on. There seems to be a valuation that while this doesn't make sense to everybody, how come it keeps going up no matter what, and you're seeing huge, bold moves. Today, yesterday we saw finally Goldman, which has apparently been the dog of the bank type stocks over, we saw Morgan Stanley's been a good name. Fargo's been a good name. The banks have been solid, Citibank and whatnot. And Goldman actually was only up 6% while the rest of the banks were up double digits. Apparently yesterday was just a bit of a turnaround and Goldman started to rally, and that's a big part of this market. So it just feels robust. It feels solid. Stocks are up $2 and $3,
Peter, this Friday we have some rebalances, right? So what's
a lot going on. So this is the quadruple witch, a big deal. We have the Russell rebalance. We have a gold rebalance. We have the Alarian rebalance. We have the S&P quarterly on top of the quad witch. So there's going to be a lot of volume, So normally in years where the market has been weak throughout the year, you have what they call window dressing, people marking up positions, and not
talked about
a bad
that.
thing. Correct. This market doesn't need any dressing. It's just like it's just been strong. It's been robust, and the economy's sort of been supporting it. And so some people are saying, well, it's just going to sort of be flat and quiet into the end of the year. I kind of don't think so. We've seen these. We had an 8 week. It took 8 weeks to go 1,000 points from 21 to 22, and then we saw 6 weeks from 22 to 23, and no. 22 to 23, 23 to 24. Went from 8 weeks, 6 weeks. I kind of think we're on track here to do a 4-week 1,000-point move into the 25,000 share.
Wow.
I think we're going to close out the year. We're going to be wearing 2018 flashing glasses. We're going to be wearing Dow 25,000 hats, and this market will close out the year super strong. That's my prediction.
That sounds awesome. That really sounds awesome. Peter, thank you so much. It's always nice. I always say this. It's always nice to meet you. It's so much fun talking to you.
It's always fun. Love you guys.